All right, the Wild Bill YouTube network brings to you another comedy news flash. Roll the footage.
But you know what's interesting? They found out that pit bulls over the years, and I said this from day one, you know, pit bulls really are the nicest animals in the world. And we found out when that asshole Michael Vick went to prison a couple of years ago. What did we find out? That pit bulls, when they're rehabilitated, they're not vicious animals. It's when they're treated that way, okay? And they take pit bulls, it's when they're shit on and fucked with and beaten and neglected. More about my marriage later. What happens? No, but you know what though? I think most of you married guys understand that. I think most of you married guys are like pit bulls, you know, and you're really nice until your wife gets a hold of you. Your wife's like Michael Vick, Michael Vagina. She has, yes. I should have been a doctor or a school teacher. I'm throwing my life away with this comedy shit. I have too much to offer the world. A missionary, a politician, something to help people. What I'm saying is, if you look at married people, are you two married? I see you talking to her. You married? Okay, how long have you been married? It's 10 years, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. You married 10 years. I'm married 21 years. With a windshield factor, it's like 1,000. What I'm saying, and I'll say this on television, that I'm sure that your wife has said to you how nice of a guy, when she met you, you were a great guy, and now you're a fucking asshole. You've heard that in one form or another. Exactly, thank you. The doctor is in. I'm not the pit bull. I'm the doctor of comedy. What I'm saying is that you know, and again, you guys in a long-term relationship has heard this in one way, that basically, oh, you were such a nice guy when I met you. Remember when I met you? You were so nice. You know, you were nice to me all the time. Okay, so I was nice when I met you, and now I'm a fucking asshole. I was nice my whole life until you came into my life, and you had nothing to do with this. Women, I'm not blaming you, but can you take half the responsibility? Partial blame? You know, again, I'll say it one more time. Every married guy's heard that. When I met you, you were so nice. You would take me dancing, we'd have sex all the time, you'd tuck in your shirt, you'd buy me gifts. Remember when I met you? Yeah, remember when you were new pussy? I think it was the same week. Coincidence? Perhaps. You see, here's the thing too, all right? And I'm really getting tired of comedians doing, you know, the difference between men and women in marriage, and I want to get this out of the way so I can actually start my official part of the show. But here's the thing. Is that marriage is a job. And women don't tell you that until after you're married. You find out you have to work on this. I didn't know I had to work on this. I didn't know it was going to be a job. And I'll tell you one more time, I love my wife. I don't cheat on her, married 21 years, but I didn't know that marriage was going to be a job. And you hear it in women's magazines and men's magazines, from Dr. Phil, from Dr. Ruth, from Oprah Winfrey. It's a job. Well, what kind of job is this? There's no paycheck. There's no vacation. The more time I put in, the less benefits I seem to get. And God forbid you just look at pussy. I'm not talking about cheating, I'm talking about looking. What are you looking at? I'm thinking about a second job. I am trying to keep this family together in this economy, and I get no appreciation whatsoever. You know what it is, though? You know, my wife said to me when I was getting ready to tape this show, my wife said to me, you know, on your last couple of CDs, you do all these jokes about women and all these stereotypes about women. Are you going to do that on your new Showtime special? And I said, you know what? The jokes I do about women may be stereotypes, but they're based on you, and they're all fucking true. And you know what, though? It bothers me when you watch minority comics, and I guess, you know, women comics and Mexican comics, you know, you deserve your day. But what I'm saying is, you watch any Mexican comic, or a black comic, or a woman comic, or a gay comic, or Kathy Griffin, and I don't even know what that meant. But you laugh, that's all that matters. But I'm saying the F word, the N word, the C word, and you can do whatever you want. The other day I'm watching television, and this woman comic comes on one of the talk shows, very funny lady, I don't remember who it was, and she does a joke that I've seen many women comics do about how men, when they drive, never ask for directions. And it's an old joke, and but women are laughing already. And because women always talk about this, that men never ask, you ever notice, ladies, that men never ask for directions? And you think it's so fucking funny. Now, okay, now, go see Kathy Griffin, shut up. But this is why it bothers me, because you're doing jokes about men and their stereotypes that have no basis in reality, okay? The reason men never ask for directions, girls, because if you're in the car, chances are we're going someplace we don't want to fucking get to. It's as simple as that. Believe me, I got World Series, U2 tickets, tickets to the Stones. You know, I know exactly how to get there. I got it mapped out a week in advance like a bank heist. I know exactly what to do. Where to pee, where to park, how to get in, how to get out. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to your mother's house for Christmas. Fuck, we missed the exit, you know. Honey, we'll see her next year. By the time I turn around, Thanksgiving's in 11 months. Relax, I'm going home.
And that was another comedy news flash here on the Wild Bill YouTube Network, WBYTN. Thanks for watching.